Hello, Torchbearer. I am going to do an in-depth reading here for you. We're going to start off with some tarot cards. I always like to just do a base general start, and then we can get a little bit more into the details. So I want to see what your team wants to bring through. With Justice and the Four of Swords, or Four of Wands here, as I cut the deck as an interesting beginning. I feel like soon things that you are very excited about creating, you'll be celebrating even more. So let's see here. Knight of Cups, Two of Cups. Wow. So we have the Knight of Cups here. Someone coming forward with an emotional offer. Now this doesn't have to be romantic, but with this Two of Cups energy here, it would come up as someone coming forward. Very quickly, Eight of Wands in the deck there as well. But let's see here. This could also be a partnership. Spirit, bring in clarification. Okay, the Emperor, Seven of Wands, and the Page of Wands. No, this is a person. So whoever this is for, stop holding on so tightly. I accidentally flipped over this card, which this is the Elementalist. I actually want to get a card for you. There you are. And a card for them. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So there seems to be some sort of third party situation going on in this dynamic here. Swashbuckler is what you got, the energy that you came up as. And then the energy of the person here, which I'm taking up as this Emperor here. It's weird that you got this Knight of Cups, the Two of Cups. I feel like, are you starting to date yourself? Because that's amazing and really, really, really what your team wants you to do. Because this person, what they're still healing is the control issues. You've got Dictator that came out. Okay. And this could also be, as I look up 202, Diviner in reverse, and Illusionist. So this is telling me that they have downloads about you, and so they're perceiving you in a certain way, but it's actually an illusion. It's really a reflection of themselves, and they're not quite sure of that because this Diviner card is coming up in reverse. So they're probably quite intuitive, but they have a bit too much control over things and how they want them to go down. And that makes sense with this Seven of Wands here in reverse. It's challenging for them to show up as this Emperor. Now, because they also have this young energy within them, this Page of Wands. And so they're torn between structure and stability and utilizing that structure and stability in a way that comes from old toxic foundations or beliefs that were passed down to this person or you. This could be you, okay? I could be misinterpreting, and they're the swashbuckler, which is interesting because the swashbuckler, I'm gonna get to the you or the swashbuckler here in a second. You're a little bit on guard. You're like, I'm not dealing with any of this nonsense, okay? But I'm not sure that that's what serves your highest good, especially with the first two cards coming out with so much like love, and like there is expediency. Like maybe the more you're diving into yourself and not someone else. Like, are you pouring into somebody else's cup too much? Challenges. And again, back to the person that has this divine energy but is really costing themselves a lot of illusions. This is the illusion, the Seven of Wands here. This confrontation with you, this fighting or this battling the urge to show up for you with the urge of being free. This feels very much like someone that like has been marionette. Man, there is something controlling this relationship or this dynamic. Like I really want you to prioritize and focus on you right now, okay? I'm actually going to pull a couple of cards here because I feel like this is something that like these three cards feel like you have opportunities coming up left and right that are going to provide you with emotional like fulfillment. And again, it doesn't have to always come from someone as a lover. Like there are friendships and communities and soul family, not to mention what other areas of your life are you feeding yourself? Are you rewarding yourself with? Are you showing up for yourself in this Two of Cups manner? And in a quick way, not just telling yourself, well, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, but not following through. Like if you want to hike more, then start planning and going on a hike for yourself. And then that may bring in some freedom from some of these challenges, because I'm not even sure that this is your energy that you're processing. I think you need to take a little bit of a step back and see if this energy is yours. Because the marionette, like with the control, the illusionist, the dictator, I even am kind of getting like maybe this may even be a past life connection, whoever this relationship is with. And so one where you challenged each other, or were challenged for your gifts. I'm saying challenges, and I forgot that challenges literally came out. Unbearable situations throw you directly into God's arms. If you are open, please take over, Divine, and guide the right actions. Please take this burden and show me your will. Okay? Divine timing. Okay, so I really... This doesn't feel like, at first I was kind of thinking like karmic relationship or something along these lines that you're trying to clear out. But it does feel like you're both doing active healing work, but the focus needs to be about you and your inner world and what you need, because divine timing is here. And so if you're so focused on how they're not showing up as the emperor that they could be, you're not showing up as the emperor you could be, okay? Because I don't want you to get caught up with gender here either, because emperor energy is found within us, right? The tarot is a story of an energy moving through the system, through the story, okay? And you are that energy. And so when we're using it as a way to see reflection, we're seeing that you're starting to show up for yourself in an emotional way, and that is speeding up all of your manifestations. All of your passions are going to come through. But you do need to, like, this swashbuckling kind of energy, like you're a bit like tongue-in-cheek is what I'm getting here. Like you're ready for anything, but it's almost like calling in, man, this energy resonates for me too. But it's almost calling in challenges that you don't even need to face because you're above it at this point. And not that above or below, okay? I'm trying to, let's change this language here a little bit for you, but I think you'll understand. The point is that you don't have to face these dilemmas or these delays anymore, because you have been so crafty with yourself and with your energy and healing. But look, mercenary, like don't get stuck in this structure now of like constantly healing, constantly looking for the pattern, constantly recognizing trauma, constantly analyzing. Trust that these challenges will come and go. We are on a spiral journey, okay? And the wheel has an up and a low. You will always have the turning of the wheel. The point of your practice and of awakening and of all of your aspects of learning yourself and healing as much as possible every moment of your journey. And it doesn't mean actively having to always do that. You are perfect just as you are. But innately, just like we hold time and space for energies that we want, or we take care of ourselves by taking a shower, or we have a routine, we can shift and pick up on routines so that when these lows come, we have an inner understanding with our team, with ourselves, and trusting ourselves so we don't get sent into traumas and triggers from past connections and relationships, or into future fears and anxieties from things that just aren't going to serve us to be thinking about. Because divine timing. You are building as quickly as you can. The divine brings things in the timing that we need. Nothing comes before we are prepared, nor leaves too early. May I always trust your perfect and holy timing, dear Lord. Okay? And the other card that you got is companionship. Wow. So this is a love reading. I really try to avoid love readings, okay? Because I like to focus on the individual. You have all energy within you. You have to have love fully for yourself before the love can really reflect truly in your 3D reality from anybody else. And I also think that then we're constantly going to be working on programming and things like that. So companionship. When you fully bless and embrace your aloneness. When you fully bless and embrace your aloneness, you're ready for the ones who are meant to be with you. What'd I just say? It's beautiful. Okay, you're meant for the ones who are meant to be with you. May I welcome this solitude, knowing it will open the way for all healthy relationships. Okay? Do you hear? I hope you're hearing it. I want you to get that message. Thank you so much. I think that I'm going to leave it there actually. I love you. Mwah.